Notable from the state. Time to meet the kids who are going to be batting today.
My name is Braden Dyer, and my favorite food is ribs.
My name is Jude Johnson, and my favorite actor is Adam Sandler.
My name is Caleb Reiners, and my favorite baseball player is Francisco Lindor.
My name is Cohen Rader, and my favorite baseball team is the Atlanta Braves.
My name is Owen Ablett, and my favorite emoji is the laughing, crying one.
My name is Jim McCoy, and my favorite team is the Los Angeles Angels.
My name is Owen Brown, and my favorite athlete is Salvador Perez.
My name is Peyton Drake, and my favorite subject in school is PE.
My name is Hunter Nepple, and my favorite band is AC/DC.
My name is Ben Mobles, and my favorite actor is Adam Sandler.
It'll be loud inside Lamade Stadium. Outside the hill is for the most part empty. You got some folks trickling in. But these kids are used to that. That's how they went through the regionals, etc. So this is now just a baseball game. And Carter Nelson, who threw 17 pitchers yesterday, eligible to go today, has been a very valuable part of this team. He'll get Owen Ablett to start. And the first pitch on its way. Pops right out of the glove of Ella Bruning. That's ball one to start this thing. How hard was it to get the old bubbles in the hair, by the way, now that we have noticed that happen?
I went to Ella's mom, Lindy, who does her hair, and was like, okay, hook me up. How do we do this? And so she gave me the tools. A particular thing that you actually put into your hair to create the bubble. Gave me the whole breakdown. And I put them in my hair. Because first of all, it is crazy hot today. So I was like, what do I do with my hair? I'm going Ella Bubbles, which apparently across the country is happening. Tons of girls.
That's a thing. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we got to start increasing the food/frozen thing consumption up here. David Ross was the king of food. He is obviously not here anymore, and that has gone down dramatically.
It has. I know. Rossi was very demanding. Every day, more stuff. We can pick it up. What do you want today, Brad?
Probably one of those ices.
Ices?
Yeah, whatever that was.
Frozen thing.
Italian ice, yeah. Seems like everywhere you go, there's different names for these things.
Shaved ice.
Yeah, exactly. Frozen ice.
Snow cone.
Snow cone, slush.
Sunset slush.
Got it, and that's it. Owen Ablett. Strikeout number one for Carter Nelson. Can anticipate, you still got really good pitchers on the mound. Nepple's been so great, you talked about. Ablett's going to pitch for Nebraska. All of them have had big performances during the course of this summer through their regionals and sectionals, district tournaments, state tournaments. Can't do it with one guy, and obviously that pitch count plays a role here. Cohen Rader's the shortstop for Nebraska. It is Rader on 4 days rest after throwing 86 Sunday, and Nepple 4 days rest after 76 on Monday.
Is this one outside?
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. She's just having trouble seeing my signs.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's your left.
Let's go.
It's outside. Right?
Yes, yes,
Right,
yes.
And this one's inside.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
I think that's a pretty good move. I don't want to have any mistakes back here.
I like it.
And some of those pitches got away. So there was something amiss because Ella generally catches everything. Good left side of the infield with Regala at third and Miles McCarty. Over the course of this week, we've seen them both make very good plays. That's in their strike to Cohen Rader.
Ella likes to get that knee down when she catches. It helps her frame better, helps her block. She also said it's a lot more comfortable.
Most important.
Right?
2 hours, I gotta be comfortable here.
Let's be real. Kick the leg out.
0-2.
Mix it up a little bit.
See where we go. 0-2, we're coming up. And that one's coming back here and just shy of the press box, the booth. Really good game we just saw. New Hampshire hooks at New Hampshire, beaten 4-3. Ohio stays alive. Little 3-run Jimmy Jack in the 6th inning made it a 1-run game. A terrific catch in right field helped to preserve that victory. In the dirt. Oh, block over there by Ella with nobody on. Cohen Rader at the World Series, 444 average. Couple of doubles. Half the team's doubles here. Breaking pitch, looked like a good one. Ella framed it beautifully. That's strikeout number 2, and a good start for Carter.
I say we're feeling pretty good today. Carter had thrown just a third of an inning in this Little League World Series, but he was a big part of their run to get to this point. And it's not very often, if you have to fight back through the loser's bracket, that you've got one of your best arms that's ready to go. And he is ready to go. Drops a breaking ball in there. He struck out the first 2.
Velocity uptick there. Anytime you go in with the best hitter in the tournament, Hunter Neppel's numbers are off the chart. 6 foot 150. He's got the only home run for Nebraska.
Ooh, your hacks in early. I love the aggressiveness, and we've seen it for a lot of the hitters that have had success here. They're not waiting. They're not taking pitches. They watch them unleash. Just let's go. Fall down. Max effort.
If that weight shifted from the back to the front wasn't quite ready for all that.
No, it wasn't.
1-1. Careful with an off-speed pitch to this guy. That's down. 2 balls and a strike.
Ellie, you okay?
Ella going over to block and using her arm.
Yeah, not intended. Probably not where we wanted that. That hurts a little bit, and it's going to be really warm today. Called it a ball. We got to check. Yeah, he certainly did. Not sure that Doug Rader down there is really too upset about giving his big boy another chance either. Six for 9 here. Here comes the 3-2, and that's in the dirt. So they end up walking Hunter Neppel. He's aboard, first runner, 2 extra base hits. He'll now play the role of watching Owen Brown try to knock him around. Owen's had a nice Little League World Series. He's 3 for 8. 1 double, couple of singles. Fastball called strike 1. Darren Besischek is the home plate umpire. Jason Kelly, Brian Rounds, Colin Campbell around the infield at first, second, and third. That one gets by Ella, and that one is way outside, so that'll send Neppel in a scoring position. Owen Brown looking for RBI 1 here in Williamsport. That's a good swing, is right. Good level hack at it, released that top hand, and just fouled it straight back. Carter Nelson struck out Ablett to start. Rader, after a walk, he's got a chance to punch Brown out. Not there. Wow, that one got by Ellen. She's usually much better at blocking that ball. Down to third base goes Hunter Neppel.
You got the green light too on this, okay? A lot of balls at the backstop. Take advantage of it if they give it to us.
God, 2-2, he fired it right by him. That's a strikeout of Owen Brown. 3 punch outs, they'll leave a runner at third. First time today, so let's meet them before they do.
My name is Stetson Newman, and my favorite emoji is the sunglasses.
My name is Ella Bruning, and my favorite dessert is cheesecake.
My name is Golden Skies, and my favorite baseball player is Manny Machado. My name is Dylan Bruning, and my favorite food is Chinese.
My name is Brodie Martin, and my favorite actor is Kevin Hart.
My name is Kason Parrish, and my favorite band is AC/DC.
My name is Blaze Ruffin, and my favorite athlete is Michael Jordan.
My name is Carter Nelson, and my favorite team is the Texas Rangers.
My name is Landry Pate, and my favorite actor is Kevin Hart.
My name is Major De Los Santos, and my favorite season is winter.
Hi, my name is Miles McCarty, and my favorite band is Casting Crowns.
My name is Dylan Regala, and my favorite emoji is the wink emoji.
My name is Jackson Riston, and my favorite food is spaghetti.
My name is Carson Martin. My favorite team is the Texas Rangers.
There's Reggie Regala. He is the coach. He's been doing this for 10 years. He's got a 15-year-old who went state tournament with him in 16 with his other son. They lost twice to West Dallas. That was in the sectionals. They had 3 illegal players did WD, so his team ended up making it to the States.
Lead off.
They had 1 day of practice. They made it all the way to the championship game. But this is new. This is unique. We are in Williamsport. It's Owen Ablett. Left-hander is going to get set to throw. Big Salvador Perez guy, loves the Royals. A multi-sport athlete with baseball, football, and basketball. Kason Parrish has been a thorn, 4 for 8, a double, an RBI, 3 runs on base. His on-base percentage is .667. He leads off for Abilene.
It's patient tonight. Yesterday hit the first pitch of the game into right center field.
This is a fair ball to third. Wibbles across the diamond. Nice play by Benjamin Wibbles at third to get Kason Parrish, who stays off the bases.
Got our guy Benjamin Wibbles. Set that right foot, got all the way in front of it. Now he's fired up, moving his outfielders around. That's the first play of the game, man. It gives you a little confidence.
Attaboy. On the all-name team, Benjamin Wibbles. Dylan Regala now, and he rips one. Wibbs off the webbing of Wibbles' glove. Took his eye off it just at the last second. That'll put Regala to first base.
His feet started to get going before he fielded. This is what happens. Feeling good. Watch his feet just start to move. Underneath the glove.
Now Carter Nelson, the pitcher. Outside off the glove of Brown, down to second base, Regala. And just like Nebraska, scoring opportunity in the first for Texas. Ooh, good stab that time by Owen Brown, way outside. Showing respect for Nelson, whose on-base percentage at the World Series, 700. Got a little wind blowing out from left to right today. Get that up in the air. You can see one leave. Chased one. He knows that's probably not what I should have been doing on that pitch. Inside. Good advice from his older brother Gavin, who played in that regional in the past. His advice to him was win the whole thing. That's all. Go be a champion.
Go get him. Go win.
You get that advice through your Olympic career? Just go win the whole thing.
The only color we liked was gold.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Let's make it a lot more enjoyable when you do win.
Ooh. Fouled the plate, nod of approval down to his manager, like, yep, starting to see it a little bit better. Feel like I'm locking in this at bat. He's a competitive swimmer too. Carter started that about 3 years ago, but it's all baseball right now. Now 3-2 with first base open. Got him.
Edge.
Strikeout number 1 for Owen Ablett. Catch all the excitement from this Little League Baseball World Series tournament and visit the first ever virtual fan zone experience. Visit littleleague.org/fanzone. Fourth hitter of this bottom of the first, it's Jason Wiston. He's been in the outfield, he's at first base today. And he looks at one right down the middle, strike 1. Outfield fairly deep, good arms on Hugh Johnson, Braden Dyer in center field.
Close one to take. It's usually, you see a lot of swings, fastballs up in the zone. Tends to be a cookie zone for a lot of hitters.
1-1.
Oh, same spot. He's gonna let it go again.
No matter how old you are, that's still the hardest one to lay off of.
Oh, I like the high ones.
Saw that in the movie sometime.
Yeah.
A little too high for Jackson, who is 12, 5'4", 135. His nickname is Twos. What's up, Twos? He was born on the 22nd of May, so we just go with Twos.
Good work. Play the game, Owen Brown. That's not an easy one. 46 feet is how far it is to the pitching rubber from home plate. That one went about 42.
3-2, 2 down, bottom of the first. Elimination game, Nebraska, Texas. Right back up this way and then back down towards the field off the screens. And another one almost up here. Texas's road once they got here. Friday, Washington, they beat them 6-0. They lost to Michigan 6-5. Big comeback for Michigan. New Jersey, they beat them 2-1 in a really good game yesterday. Jersey had a big chance late in that game. First and second, Carson Frazier at the plate, and he grounded out to third, force out to end the 5th inning. He couldn't push anything across in the 6th. Next one to Wiston. That one is that a called strike 3? What just happened? The umpire is just pointing. I guess he called it. I didn't hear it. And yes, he did. So a strikeout, second in a row. Wiston gone. Zeros after 1 here at the World Series. Put up California, very good hitting team. I don't know, KP, as a pitcher, you like those 45 punches in 3 games?
That's decent, yeah. And that middle column looked okay, too. 0, 0, and 0 for hits. And he hit a ball halfway up the hill the other day that was a fairly important swing, too. He's pretty good at baseball.
I'll say this, too. We don't want to overstate Weir's performances, and it's hard, too, because he's been great. Turner Gibson goes for California.
Yes.
We saw him in the regional. He's just about as good as anybody here, including Weir from the right side.
Yep.
Should be a great game. That comes up at 5. 0-0 here. Brodie Martin's gone in to play first base. For Texas, Wiston sits down. Jude McCoy, he was a defensive hero in the regional. Catch he made. Got them here. Miles McCarty takes his time. We've got an out. What's up, Julie?
All right, Ravi, I found Carter Nelson's folks, Brandon and Ramona, with me today. And you said earlier you didn't hear them up in the booth. They were talking about how Carter's looking very good on the mound today. That came as no surprise to you, Dad, right? And I know you had a chance to finally talk to him today on the phone, or earlier on the phone at the tournament.
I did. It was awesome. Yeah, he's a super confident kid out there. Really no surprise watching him out there. He's calm and collected, so he doesn't get rattled real easy. So yeah, it's not real surprising actually.
Yeah, and he told you on the phone that he couldn't talk because.
Oh well, this was a little further back when they were getting pictures with ESPN. I called him, and before I could get a word on the phone, he goes, "Hey Dad, I can't talk right now. I'm going to get pictures for ESPN." And I'm like, "All right, love you, bye."
Have my people call your people, right?
Exactly.
Ramona, where does this confidence come from? And did you see it here, this tournament?
He's just always been a confident, positive kid. Example. So the other day he was, sorry. That is not.
You're allowed.
Sorry. No, he's a character. So they questioned his leaving second. They thought he left early. And he was at third, and he decided, I'm bored, so I'm going to do push-ups. So he did a few push-ups, but that's just Carter's personality. That's just what he does. He just I know I didn't leave early, so let me work on my little push-ups here. So he just
drop and do
just
50.
Cool kid, he really is.
He's just rocking the push-ups right in the middle of them checking out that play. You all haven't been able to see the team. I know you haven't been able to see your kids, but to have a chance this morning, you had 30 minutes to actually see him and hug him. How was that?
It was awesome just to get up. I mean, we'll see him after the game through the fence and all, but I mean, getting to walk up to him and grab a hold of him and hug him and stuff. It was great. It's been a while, and I know the kids miss their parents also, and just as much as we miss them. And it was great to give them a hug today.
Good for parents' hearts just to be able
to hit. Miles McCarty, the shortstop, after that. KP, easier to pitch on a really warm day like this or more difficult? How'd you like to pitch?
I loved it as cold as you could get it.
You did.
Wow, really?
Nobody wanted to hit.
That's true. That's just another strikeout.
Nobody want. I mean, it's easier to get warm on a day like this, but no, I liked it cold as you could get it. Then you start throwing fastballs in on guys' hands, and you didn't like them in there. How about this, man? The lefty's off to a good start. It's got that good arm side run, Jess, just away from the right-handed hitter. 3 straight strikeouts for Owen Ablett.
Last time we saw Ella Bruning get a chance to hit in the first inning, she got a hit, part of a 2-hit game. That was the game in which she became only the 3rd female to have multiple hits in a Little League World Series. There have been 20 females to play here in Williamsport.
The record is 4.
Good swing there. That's fouled out of play.
Not many have done multi-hits throughout the entire World Series. And she's only the 3rd. Those 2 hits, only the 2nd American.
Yeah.
And Katie Hughes from Canada. Sorry.
Katie Reyes. There's another swing, and it's Sayaka Tsushima of Japan back in 1998, who had 4 hits in Little League World Series. She also pitches, haven't seen her take the mound yet. The high 1-2. And this one too short, playable for Raider. And Ella is retired. And now with 2 down, we'll bring up the lefty, Miles McCarty. His dad's a coach.
I love is your stance, okay? So when you're down in the squat, right? This is classic. Can you show me, you kick your leg out, why you do that and how it helps you?
So when I'm catching, it's hard to keep my knees bent for so long because it hurts after a while. So on a few, I'll just stick my leg out, and it's just also easier to frame the pitch like this, in my opinion. So if it was an outside pitch, you just kind of jump, either keep the leg kind of out like this, and it'll bounce up here and hopefully bounce straight down. That's what you want it to do. Or if it's right down the middle block, it's just easier to bring your leg back up.
She's had 25+ blocks here at the Little League World Series. Here's an outside pitch, a perfect example in game. Maybe not the shorts of the Crocs. Use her arm, her leg, but her ability to get out from that stance. Okay, so I tried it. I was sitting there with my leg kicked out. It's so impressive, the athleticism from the position that we've seen across the board. We've seen so many great catchers, but Ella Bruning has impressed me because her ability to just kind of ad-lib. She's like, this is more comfortable, so I'm going to figure it out.
Did anybody ever ask her why she chose to catch? Do we know the answer to that question yet?
She just started catching last year. She was middle infield, playing a lot of shortstop. She pitched a little bit.
Yep.
And her dad actually threw her behind the plate. She's got 2 brothers, so she had caught both of them. And she's like, I love the position. Just automatically was like, this is somewhere I want to be.
Watch her receive. I mean, it's really, really good. She knows when to stick it. She knows when to not try to get the call. That one you didn't have to move much. Fastball right down the middle. That's now 5 strikeouts for Carter Nelson through the first 2 1/3.
Tell you what, though, watch her. She's not afraid to let the umpire know, like, we're good here. I'm coming up to throw this ball maybe a little before the ump makes that call. She knows the strike zone.
Take the confidence on that move.
Absolutely. Help out my pitcher.
She did talk about how much her world has changed, though, these last 2 weeks. I know Monet Davis being here. She got a call from Jenny Finch that she said just made her world.
Wow.
But she's like, it's been, you know, we asked over under, Foudy asked her 50 interviews. She's like, it was probably maybe a little under that.
Well, there is a bit of a Monet Davis attention being given to her. I mean, she is certainly a big story. I saw a story on the Today Show about Ella Bruning this morning. This one, be careful, doesn't spin back fair. And now Reiners. 0-2, 5 punch-outs, like Kyle said. 18 swings, 10 misses. So Carter Nelson bringing the A game today. And we just went from A to B. happens.
That's what makes me really happy about Little League, is you can be dealing, and honestly, he could have strikes in between both of those. Then throw it over the batter's head. And
so too.
Get right back in there.
Just to see how far Caleb would go to swing outside the zone. Whoa, okay, we've now hit the backstop twice. That one bounced right over the head of Ella Bruning. This is all my fault, declaring the A game. Just terrible.
Way to go.
Come on, be better.
Try harder, Rap.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. What do you got? Count 3-1?
3-2.
That's where we're going.
He's got you.
I love that. I think
lips, purple
it's 3-2. Hit the strike, big man. Hit the strike, come on. Attaboy. Now we're good. All right, now we're good.
We're all good now, scoreboard fine. 3 balls to now we're going to talk about it.
Check the clickers.
Because I thought that the second base umpire had said 3-1. Nataro, our statistician, what do you got? 3 and 2.
The foul ball was strike 2.
3-2.
Then it's 3 straight balls after that.
Good idea. Let's just get the official scorer to be involved, not Kyle Peterson.
I think he's the official scorer.
Should be.
He's got it all. Just go down and show him. Go show him. C411. We need him to run down there right now.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top 3. That's ball 4. So Caleb Reiner's going to get walked. A moment like that can probably affect Carter Nelson's rhythm, although he kind of lost it a little bit during that at bat.
0-2, 4 straight balls, none of which were close.
No, it was right after Rav made the comment.
Yep. Going to retract that, rewind the tape, pull it back. Never happened. Owen Ablett's the leadoff hitter. He struck out. So did the next hitter, Cohen Rader. This game got off to a good start for Nelson on the mound. Jammed him here, and that would have been ball 1, but he swung at it and fouled it off.
One of those defensive swings. Instinct is, this one's coming at me. Swing at it, defend myself, foul it off. Great frame.
On the corner, and it was. That's right.
Probably a ball made a strike. It's all about how you frame it, present it.
0-2. Right on the corner inside. Caught by Ella, and down goes Owen Ablett. Strikeout number 6. This is a little wild at one moment, and then paints on both the in and out. She wasn't set up there. She was set up, obviously, away, but it comes in, and it did cross the plate.
They're not picking the fastball up, that's for sure. Carter Nelson coming to home plate. It is not a comfortable at bat right now.
You right? Cohen Rader. Effectively wild. Right back up the middle to Hopper. Will just step on the bag. Nice job by Miles McCarty. Nelson works around a walk. They're fired up at the wily little. What's up? What's up, Bubbles?
Yeah, I talked to Ella pregame. I'm like, okay, so what do we got? Are they luck? What is it? She's like, my mom does it. It's something we do before the game. We haven't been able to do much here. And I mean, it's hot, right? So I'm like, what am I going to do with my hair? And I'm like, duh.
Bubbles.
Bubbles it up.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
You guys are next.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a thought. That's all it is. Got a little chance to go home. Ella said after regionals for a night, her and her mom right on the couch, watch a movie together. Took a nap first, though. It's been a grind. And to Julie's point, you guys can speak to this, too. These guys and girls have not been around their parents other than to see them in the stands. Like, that close contact has not existed. And, you know, it has certainly affected a lot of the kids. It's certainly affected the parents. It's been as glorious, but it's been difficult.
It's a month or more for some of these kids. Yeah, that's a long time.
You're talking to your kids through a fence, and you want to wrap them up sometimes, give them that hug.
A lot of times in the baseball season, yeah, a lot. And it's a big credit to the coaches too. The manager, the two coaches that are there, they become the dads, they become the sounding boards, they become, you know, the nurturers and caregivers.
Psychologists.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're down to the number 9 spot. Colton Skiles wears number 9, and a leadoff walk here for the Wiley Little Leaguers out of Abilene. Way inside, runner going, good jump, throw down, not in time, into center field, and there's nobody there at third base. He's in.
Stay there. Swing away, let's go.
Owen Brown went to pick it up, threw it, and it short hopped. Jude McCoy over there covering. Cohen Rader who actually took a stab at it.
Yeah, that's the one too. When that base runner's there, you got to try to come off the bag and block it. Do everything you can to keep it in front of you, because you're not going to get the out at second base there.
Be easy, man. Who's black and white and red all over? You. You are. When you strike this guy out, get out of this inning, no damage done, and let's go back. Let's go. Okay? Here we go. Come on, man. Let's go. Keep doing what you're doing. Small misses, be around the zone. Keep pounding it, okay?
You interpret that to be like newspaper?
That's what it is.
That's the answer to that joke.
It's the joke.
But he said you are.
Maybe like you're going to be in
You're
the
going to be in the paper,
Yeah.
strike him out, and let's
Go
move
with
on.
that.
Be a headline guy?
Sure.
We'll help
Okay.
you. We'll help you get there. I don't know if Owen Hamlin was getting there. He's like, I just want to pitch.
Right.
Boy, that sun is bright, huh?
So Case Keenum, of course, led Wiley. Remember, Case Keenum is now a Browns backup quarterback, led Wiley to the 2004 state football championship. Could argue that one of, if not the best player on this Little League team from Abilene has been hurt. That's Blaze Ruffin. He's out. He injured a plate in his shoulder. He had surgery, so they lost him for the season. He's with the guys, and he's been very supportive. First Abilene team to make it to Williamsport, and after the Skiles strikeout, we're back to the top of the order. Fourth punch out for Owen Ablett. It's difficult now. Kason Parrish.
After the newspaper comment, he hadn't thrown a ball. 3 straight strikes for the punch out, and gets out in front of Parrish here.
Oh. Hey, you got 2 now, Battle. Here we go. Guys, go that way.
You can hear the voice of the manager, Reggie Regala. Years ago, when they were about 9 or 10, he started telling everybody, we got something special with this group. And that's a good piece of hitting into right. Oh, what a catch by Jude Johnson, and having to go back and not able to score from third. Oh, what a play. Jude Johnson comes up with another web gem. Wow.
Right. So it was a play like this in regionals, 2-1 game, ended the game. It's one of the reasons why Nebraska is to this point. It was almost identical. Jude Johnson was in right, laid out. The only difference is the last one ended the game. This one just keeps it scoreless.
TP, he had 2 in regionals. 1 to get him into that finals game, 1 to win it if it had gone by. I can't tell you how difficult that is. It gets by him, that's a home run. That's the risk factor in diving on a ball down the line that's tailing. Jude Johnson now, we've seen 3.
It was great. And Stetson Newman came about 15 feet down the line, so he had to go back. Had he kind of hung around third, he probably would have been able to tag up. And if that ball obviously got by him or was knocked down, he's scoring anyway.
Well, yeah, and small deal on that, but that's why sometimes you get caught up in the moment as a base runner. I think he did right there. If first step is back on anything in the air, he's probably got a chance to score right there. But you become a fan sometimes. The ball's hit well, he kind of moseys down the line, and next thing you know it, there's 2 outs and no runs on the board.
And here's Regala. Gets one to hit, drives it right back up the middle. That's going to be an RBI single. Dylan Regala. And Texas on top, 1-0. 2-out clutch hit for Regala, the third baseman.
Owen Alblatt, the pitcher, has done a good job early in this game trying to get in on the hands of a lot of these hitters. But now, second time through the order, Dylan Regala gets this one inside out. Beautiful job hitting this one up the middle. All smiles. They're on the board.
So that up the middle, Parrish, whose ball was caught by Johnson, went to right. Coach keeps pointing up the middle, center field. Look out, and a foul ball off the bat.
You ever seen one of those go fair?
Yes.
I saw one hit one time.
Like a swinging bunt.
Yeah,
I have
it's like
seen
a
them
bunt
go
single.
fair. Yep.
I thought I was the only one. You guys just stomped all over.
Good story.
I think we were all doing the same game.
The 0-1 to Nelson.
Glad you remember we were there.
I will say I've never seen anybody drop down and do push-ups in the middle of a game while waiting for a video review. This one is underneath the glove of Wibbles at third. Regala's going to third, and Wibbles wasn't back on the bag, taking the extra base to second. Goes Nelson, heads up base running, and aggressive by Dylan Regala.
Yeah, and that's all on him right there. I mean, he saw this directly in front of him. 2 outs, so you're going on the swing anyway, but third baseman lays out right here, and God, Benjamin Wibbles is too far away from the bag, and Dylan Regala knows all he has to do is beat him back to the base. No matter where the baseball is, if he beats him back to the base, he's standing on third. Now 2 more in scoring position for Texas.
And here's Brodie Martin. He steps in, left-handed hitter. Chance to increase this 1-0 lead. They've got 1 here in the inning. Way high. Good catch behind the plate. Owen Brown.
1-1.
Regala single with 2 outs, followed by a Nelson single. He advanced to second on the throw. 1-0. Slow one up the middle with some spin on it. Fielded and fired over there to first is Cohen Rader. Good play, but they do draw first blow. Would have been used for a rain date. Hunter Nepple ready to roll. Big swing, and he fouls it off.
Yeah, it's Haxon. How about this? Okay, so behind his house.
That's Gavin Weir. He's rolling into the stadium, just letting everyone know he's in the house to watch.
In the house. Yeah. Behind Nepple's house, Cohen Radar's family, his dad, the coach, bought the house behind. So this is during COVID, right? You're trying to figure out a way to practice. So Dustin Rader, I love it. The coach, his son, decided we need to find a house, get the whole family on board. They buy the house behind Hunter's so they can literally share a batting cage.
It worked.
Sure did. And that one is stuck up against the wall. He'll get in a second. So you're saying that he convinced the parents we got to move?
So we're going to move. Because, again, COVID, this last September, they're like, we got to figure out more ways to hit. The families are really close. We've got multiple brothers that play the sport. We got softball players. So they're like, you know what? Let's share a backyard. They actually want to eventually knock down the fence and do a whole wiffle ball field that they can play.
Now we're talking.
We got to get Julie on that. We got to get capital J journalism. We got
funny thing, I am on that. I am with Hunter Nepple's mom, Shannon, and Cohen's mom, Tennille. So Jess was just telling the story about the backyards facing each other. What is the background on this?
Well, we had been looking for at least 5 years. And then Shannon texted us one night after a baseball game.
Blocked there at first. Hang on a second.
But the house was available.
Loses the race.
Backyard. Sorry. That's okay.
That's okay. Keep going, Tennille.
Yeah, and so then we went and looked at it, and it was a done deal. I think part of it is because it was
was next door to Nepals. But 5 years you had been looking. You have the batting cages, though, Shannon, I heard.
Yeah, it was kind of a cool story. We were able to buy a batting cage net from our friends, and we got poles and turf, and so we were able to build it with lots of our friends' help. So
I love it. The community's all in on it. Last thing before we go is, did you know Jessica just reported that you're going to have a Major League wiffle ball field in your backyard?
Why wouldn't we, right?
Yeah, I mean, we built a pond at one time too, so they could fish. So I guess we'll have to talk about that as moms.
You discuss it. I'll leave that. All right. Talk to your husbands about that. But that's coming. I just wanted to give you a forewarning.
We may have gotten him in trouble, Jules. He has no idea.
What an oasis the backyard looked like. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We got room for a wiffle ball field. It's
Without
fit great
question.
right there. We built one of those one time. My buddy Mike Cross's backyard. We had the full green monster in left field.
If he tries to take it, so are you.
Creek in
Okay,
right
watch the
field.
runner,
If
see
he went
what they
deep to
do.
right, it went to creek. It's pretty big time.
Tell you what.
Tremendous.
Here we go, Jude.
Nebraska thing, apparently.
Oh, believe it.
It's kind of yeah, you go around the country, you'll find those fields. Good pitch, needed that out, running down to second. Ella throws down, out at second, and the runner at third talking to his manager like, had no idea any of that just happened.
Wow, and they got the reaction they were looking for.
Good job. No,
Is
no,
on
no.
that. All you're just trying to draw the throw, and base runner comes in from third base. Ella throws a strike down there.
sure
Strike
did.
him out, throw him out right there. That'll change the inning pretty quick.
Well, and I love that she does it. So a lot of times
Yeah.
you see first and third, it goes back to the pitcher. You see a fake throw. Rarely do you see go straight down, I'll throw you out.
Mason, did he go?
And with no hesitation.
Yeah.
Zero. I mean, just caught it, fired it down to second.
Well, you talk about it ahead of time. You have a planned play. This is what we're going to do. McCarty ready to get the
what are we
tag.
doing?
He was also ready. He was looking at the runner at third like, are you sure you're not
Yeah.
going?
Caleb Blinders, who came on as a special pinch runner for Nepal at second base. And all of a sudden, we had a scoring chance just disappear. Now we got 2 down. Wibble swings wildly at that one. Went from first and third, nobody out, to 2 outs. Now 2 strikes. Ella doesn't waste any time with that ball in her glove. She gets it and fires it back to the pitcher, threw it down to second. Miles McCarty slapped the tag on Owen Brown. Good first step by Kyle, anticipating that, maybe sneaking up over the fence. Little gate didn't happen.
Help us if
Yeah,
Kyle's
I
the
know,
one
he
protecting us.
quick first step.
We're good. It's kind of like the weather, Raph. We're good.
2-2 popped up. They're going to get out of a first and third, nobody out situation. How about Ella Bruin? Right here. Landry Pate.
Hang on for that.
3-0. Owen Brown popped a glove right there. Just fell right down. And we're 3-0. A little bit of the wind coming out of the sails, it felt like, for Nebraska. They got to refocus. Must win this game. And the 3-0.
Three-one.
Pretty efficient with the pitches, only 53. And now we'll get into some of the substitute players. We've seen Brodie Martin. Now Carson Martin, no relation. He'll bat for Ella Bruning, the catcher.
Come off the bench, first pitch swinging. Carson Martin has been an aggressive hitter. His own sign.
chased that one.
I don't think I've seen a pitch he doesn't like. I saw him swing at ones that were like off the plate, over his head.
I think you're absolutely right. Looking for hit number 1 here. That's way outside. Nice job by Owen Brown to make sure they didn't get that runner Pate down to second base. Feels like every run is really valuable today. It's not an offensive game so far here at Lomity. Got him there, and Martin frustrated with that strikeout.
Good strikeout right there for Owen Ablett. It's back off speed pitch right there. Looks like he wrapped a little breaking ball around. Good look from up camp, down and in.
Buried it on the back foot of Martin. Miles McCarty will bat. He's the shortstop.
Owen Ablett, I like, you talked about the run he'll get to a lot of these righties that go away, but I also like to these lefties. He gets a real nice bend on his pitches that just, they start kind of belt high, then end up that opposite corner of the plate. It's a tough read for lefties, and it's been a tough at bat for a lot of the righties.
It's the beauty of being left-handed, and I'm not sure why, but most left-handers, it just cuts. It's easier for them to cut a baseball.
Colin, did he go?
I like that lefty hitter. We're going to point to the first base up. No.
That was beautiful.
Let me go third.
You? No, never mind. You?
What's the count?
Back up the middle. Oh, off the glove of the center fielder, Braden Dyer. To third base, and now to second base goes McCarty. Good chase by Braden Dyer, and it just went off the end of his glove.
Braden Dyer gets a great read on this. This is a tough one to catch because it's going to kind of run away from him. And he goes down to the dive, does everything he needs to do just off the end of the glove. A nice job backing up Peyton Drake in left field, getting that ball quickly so no one scores.
Now it's Major De Los Santos' first pitch, called strike number 1. Major looking for his first hit here in Williamsport. This would be a great time for it. 5'6", $135. On the ground to short, coming to first.
Yes.
And now back to third. Got a chance for a double play. Called out. We'll see if he slid underneath, and they want to take another look at that. But they do get the run. Double play turned. Raider to Nepple to Wibbles.
I think if you're Texas, you'd take that trade. One more feels like a lot right now. It's a double play for Nebraska to get out of the inning, but the leadoff walk to Landry Pate comes around to score. 4 in the books in Williamsport. It's 2-0 Texas.
He's in great shape when it comes to the pitch count. 61 of those have been thrown. You get 85. And now you start counting outs and looking forward to hopefully a big matchup tomorrow. Win and move on. They got this nickname, the Comeback Kids. The Little League didn't even exist in Abilene until 1992. Think about Texas teams, think about Pearland, think about McAllister Park. They've had great success. Just getting out of that state tournament is brutal. Braden Dyer, first attempt at a bunt, went foul, so he'll swing here, and now he's behind 2 strikes.
It's also been cool just the impact of Little League back in a lot of these towns. I mean, Hastings, Nebraska on the flip side, I was talking to Dustin Rader, and he said, I have gotten more text messages and videos sent to me of kids who've never played baseball, going out in the front yard, playing wiffle ball, playing the game. The influence is real, and he said that's meant more to us than the celebrities that have called, the fame, whatever you want to call it, is we know we're going to go back, and there's going to be more kids that are interested in this game, boys and girls, because of what these kids are doing right now here in Williamsport.
How great is that? I mean, and we hear it every year, just the impact that it has on communities and the growth of the Little League in those communities, but it gets more kids playing. That's an even even better reason to have this tournament every year.
100%. That's a win-win. They've said that. Reading on all these little leagues that are here is how the sport has exploded. And Wiley and Abilene, not a different story either. Got a lot more interest. The little league officials there taking phone calls. How do I get involved? So you're saying it's possible to end up like in Williamsport on TV?
And you know what was cool is Dustin said his little 4-year-old girl, after seeing Ella Bruning here, final out, strike out, as he said.
The story, Owen Brown has diabetes, your son. When did you find out about this, and how old was Owen?
So Owen was 10. It will be 3 years in November. He had all the classic symptoms. I just, as a mom that lives with him every day, I kind of rationalized everything away. And we ended up in the ER one night, and his sugar was almost 600, and we got flown to Children's 3 hours away. And it was a bit of a whirlwind, but the first thing in the emergency department when he was laying in the bed is he said, "Mom, I can't play baseball anymore." And it was really hard, and I thought, what am I going to tell my child? He doesn't understand that this isn't going to stop him. And my sister came wheeling into the room, and she said, "Owen Brown, I've got a whole list of professional athletes that are type 1 diabetics. She'll be just fine." And he just turned a corner from there. It was hard, but he mustered through 3 days in the hospital, and he's cruising with it now. So.
And he wears the pump and the monitor on his leg?
Yep. So he's got a tubeless pump. It's a 3-day wear, and then he's also got a continuous monitor that I can right now, I can pull up his sugar and look at it on my phone, and we have alarms set so we know he's safe. Sometimes he tanks. He tanked in regionals, and I think it was on camera. He was taking a Pixie Stick. It's fast sugar. He loves it. So, I mean, why not chug a Pixie Stick when you need it? So.
It's so great to hear that story for so many that have kids with diabetes. And also, on a lighter note, in some breaking news, he did not wear his lucky 4-leaf clover underwear today. I'm not sure if you knew that.
It's true. I asked him last night when we won on Monday. I said, what were you wearing? And he said, he was wearing the popsicle ones, actually. And so since he was wearing those and we won, he's wearing popsicle underwear today. So I don't know if I was supposed to share that, but it is what it is.
We're sharing intimate details. We have gone back to popsicle, for the record. Yep. Good luck.
We'll see if it works.
Thank you for sharing this story.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing both those stories. And diabetes is something that, to the credit of the aunt, there are a lot of athletes that do live with it, but that is
This is for nothing other than saying I can walk out here and tell you how happy I am of you. Really good job.
Yeah, you pitched.
You battled your tail off, man. You made everybody, including myself, extremely proud.
And Blake Snell, former Cy Young guy. So we got some activity there tonight. That's at 10 Eastern time, and we are done. Little League Big Dreams. We've got a whole bunch of them here. Cody Bellinger is a star for Scottsdale, Arizona, and now starting to really find that groove again this year for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Max Muncy may be the MVP of the National League. He and Joey Votto appear to be running 1-2 in that National League, American League, National League. What are you looking at me for?
Well, Camp Thorning is actually a big Cody Bellinger guy. Almost identical swings.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Stance, all of it. It's a funky one, too. It's not like it's something you do or see normally in Little League. We'll see Camp Thorning in Michigan take on Hawaii tonight.
Yep.
7:30 Eastern.
Pretty good double dip. Little Hawaii, Michigan, Little League. Bridge of baseball tonight if you need it. And then Dodgers, Padres at 10. Kaysen Parrish into center field. That gets down. And here we go with 2 on and nobody out. Really good job. Didn't give enough credit to Dylan Bruning, who came up in that 9 spot and got a big hit.
That's right.
Now he's at second after the Parrish single.
Hey, good job there, Lefty. You throwed a heck of a game, man.
Lefty, he was just talking to Owen Ablitz, moved over to first base. Hunter Nepples down there at third. They got to make sure no runs come in here. Already down 2-0, bottom 5. Peyton Drake getting set for Dylan Regala. Late on that, had a little giddy up to it. Strike 1. Peyton's like the right-handed Madison Bumgarner. He slings this thing from way out there. This one to center and deep. Regala flips the bat. 3-run shot into the hedges. 5 5-0 Texas.
You like that bat?
We're going to have to find out the story of the bat. If it was a new one, trying to teammates, you always never know what you're swinging. But Dylan Regala has been the offensive power horse for this Texas team. Had the big triple in their win over New Jersey to get to this point. But how about taking this one, a breaking ball, sits on it, flips it. He knows it. Don't smile. Don't do it. A huge shot for Texas.
A huge shot. Makes it a 5-0 lead here. He's 1 of 5 coming into this one, but 2 for 3 with a homer. He's got 4 RBI today. Dylan Regala. And still nobody out. So it all started with Dylan Bruning getting that single, followed by Parrish and a 3-run jack.
What I love is he recognized the breaking ball out there. I mean, there was no deception from him and just sat on that thing like it was a BP fastball.
He didn't try to pull it either. I mean, just used the middle of the field, drove it up into the hedges.
Inside is Carter Nelson.
Let him just sit back on this. Oh, that swing. That is a beautiful swing. We saw him hit 2 home runs in regionals to help get them here. That's bat flip. We've seen a lot of these kids. They know.
They know it.
They watch.
They do.
They've been practicing.
Nelson's got home run power in that bat. That's a good one on the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Peyton Drake, unfortunately, comes on in relief.
2-2.
And now Texas will be 3 outs away from staying alive and moving on. The question's going to be, will it just be a 5-0 lead or more?
3-2.
Kids at the Wiley West Junior High are all excited. 10 of the kids on this team go to Wiley West, 3 others to Wiley East.
Good shot. They pick it up.
And for a first-time team making it here, that town is all in. A little parade when we get back there. We'll get some fire engines rolling through the town.
Sure, there's some watch parties right now.
Jackson Wiston, he swings at 1, then it's strike 1. That one is line caught. And diving back safely is Nelson. Nice play at shortstop by Cohen Rader. 1 step to his right and a stab.
Presence of mind, too. It's one to make the play, and this ball's hit hard, too. Knuckling out to Cohen Rader. Gets it not quite enough time to finish off the double play, but that ball knuckling at you when it's hit that hard is not easy to square up in the glove.
Landry Pate, that's strike 1. Think about these towns like Abilene and Hastings and all the others that are here. You know, Little League season's like going on the whole time. They get those games on whatever night, Wednesday, Friday nights. Another liner. That one's over the head of the second baseman, McCoy. And we'll put the brakes on at second base. First and second. But they're playing all those nights. Most people aren't paying much attention to it other than those involved with their families and their kids. And all of a sudden you realize, like, hey, Little League team, they're just won a regional, and they're now going to Williamsport, and then it becomes a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Then the town's like, hey, now we'll go buy the t-shirts.
Otherwise you'll pass out up here, and I definitely don't want that to happen, all right? Gotta breathe, in through the nose, out through the mouth, every now and then, okay? Keep doing what we're doing. Infield back up a little bit, give ourselves a little more room. That's why we're going like this, okay? Back up, keep everything in front of us. Small misses. Small misses. We don't want it on a platter. We want it on the outside and the inside, okay? Make them work a little bit. Keep doing what you're doing. Reach back and throw it. Hey, be active. Move it around, okay? Keep working hard.
Where's it at?
Well, we're finding a baseball and haystack out there.
We'll find it.
God bless them, because it's, you know, we're pushing 94 degrees. We got some prickly bushes out there. It's a little sweat going. KP's going to head out there if we don't find it.
Yeah, I'll
dig around in there.
Walk right through the middle of it. with shorts on.
And they're gone.
They've been eaten by the shrubs. Down, everybody's going to move up the 60 feet. Good job by Hunter Nepple too.
Yes.
We were kind of looking. Are we gonna race? There it is.
Told you.
Never a dime. She tried to grab it, took it back.
I found it. Yeah, I got it.
It's my ball.
Yeah, thank you. Bring that in. Dylan Regala will have another souvenir to take home with a 3-run homer.
Okay, Owen, you good?
See, Ella Bruning with 2 strikes on her now, pulls back, takes a swing and tries to knock in a few runs here. It's her brother who got this whole thing started. Younger brother Dylan, who's 11, while Ella is 12.
2-2. Three-two.
It's Coach Bruning. Swings at one in the dirt. And we'll throw down, get the out there, and no advancement from third base from Nelson. So good job behind the plate by Owen Brown. Ella Bruning retired. There are 2 down now, bottom 5. And here comes Miles McCarty. Had a big double in the 4th inning, and then was part of a 6-3-5 double play. The old 6-3-5 DP. Owen Brown getting that ball, now heading back. Going popsicles on the undergarments. I'd never heard of the popsicles.
You need to get out one.
No, I believe it or not, I remember like race cars. Like that I remember.
Underoos.
Underoos,
Yeah. Both? That was big time.
Had to be some superhero version too at some point. This is making you uncomfortable? You have boys.
I have 2 boys. I actually just went shopping for superhero Jones. Spider-Man.
Spider, yeah, there you go.
I know he did. I know.
Now bases loaded. And Major De Los Santos. Another chance for him. Still hitless here. Here we go, Major. There you go, into right field. That's going to get a run in, at least one. Nelson's going to score. Regala comes home. And Major De Los Santos adds 2 more. It's 7-0 Texas.
This one's up in the zone at the letters, and I love it. Major De Los Santos does a nice job just staying with this, poking it through between first and second base to score 2. First pitch. Look at the location, though. Look at where this thing, we say we like to swing at him up. This is why every now and then you get one, and this one brings in 2.
And also apparently he's going to bring in a new pitcher. From left field comes the Webster. Benjamin Wibble's going to come in and try to put the 5th inning to bed. Diabetes, and they have monitors that they can see where his blood sugar goes. Type 1 diabetic.
No water, just Gatorade.
Had a reading of about 600 and was rushed to the hospital.
Gatorade and
just
Pixie
joining us,
Sticks,
Julie
kid's
told the
dream.
story about the aunt who came in after he had said to his mom, I can't play
I like
baseball
that,
anymore.
Good. Hey, finish.
And his mom, Terry, who's a medical technologist, said that's not true at all. We're good. And the aunt came in and said, here's a list of all the athletes, professional who play with type 1 diabetes. So Owen Brown on a 90-degree day is set to hang in, and he's going to catch. Everyone would understand if he opted out of that, given the circumstances, but he's behind the plate. We got 2 on. And Colton Skiles looks at the first pitch from Ben Wibbles, ball uno. Ouch, right off the noggin of
Hang on to that
the number 9 hitter, Colton Skiles. So that didn't work well for Ben Wibbles. And the beauty of these protective helmets, we've seen a couple of guys get hit in the helmet and not any problem as a result of it. So he goes down to first.
You want me to sign it? I'll sign it.
If you're Benny, we got to get it out here. Ball in the gap could end it. The base runner on first base scores. That would be 10-0 Texas here in the 5th.
Yep. And the 10-run rule, Little League after 4. If the team's up 10, and you've completed 4, the game will end. Is that was the end of the bat? I think it was. That's strike 1.
You got to sell it, Cases. Sell it. Start shaking that hand. Fall down.
You been there?
Roll around in the dirt for a while? No.
Sound like a professional on that one.
Well.
Yeah, I'm casing. It's 7-zip. I'm swinging the bat. I want to hit here.
I'm with you.
I'm standing at first.
Did he go? No. One.
Jason Kelly down there at first base. Did he go? It almost sounded like no.
No. He sounded agitated. No, he didn't.
Shallow right. Anybody going to get it? No, they won't. One more run. 2 runs come in. It's 9-zip. Skiles stays at second. Kason Parrish picks up his second hit of the game.
Second hit of the inning.
And second hit of the inning.
Jude Johnson can go out and get it in the right. But even he couldn't get to this one. In on his hands. That big swing in on your hands can fool outfielders a lot. I think that ball's going to go a little bit further. What do we got?
Ben Wibbles just looked to his outfield and said, back up.
Did he?
He just looked and said, go back.
You know who this guy is.
This is Dylan Regala. He hit the home run. So he turned around and told his own guys, to the wall, fellas.
I know I'm pitching.
Okay. Get on back.
No pass ball. Hey, no pass ball. Let Dylan hit you in, okay? Stay here.
Oh, man, that's just beautiful.
Did you ever do that?
You may want to back up.
Often.
Well, he may have done it again. This one to right, and it is going to win the game. It bounces off the wall. They get their 10th run, and Texas will stay alive and advance thanks to Regala's single. Wibbles was right. Back up.
Hey.
Justin Rader goes out, and he gets a hug from his players. What a summer for the Hastings, Nebraska Little Leaguers. And he's going to miss those nights talking to these kids, but they will be bonded forever. Tip of the cap to the kids from Wiley Little League. Abilene, Texas moves on. They win it by a final score of 10-0.
Dylan Regala, just how hot of a hitter he's been throughout regionals. The 2 home runs. We saw the triple to get him here. Remember, they won that game 2-1. It was a close one against Jersey. Comes up big today, the home run, and I love the Oppo double. A lot of power in this Texas team.
Going early, got into that bullpen of Nebraska, who has only 10 players. Caught up to him today. Take a little dirt, head on back. Memories for a lifetime here from the Lombardi Stadium, where Phil that Gatorade cup up with some dirt from this Little League World Series field. Rader and company say so long. Earlier today, Ohio took on New Hampshire. In the 3rd, they had zeros on the board. Little seeing eye single there from Chance Rutherford. J.J. Vogel would later sack fly. He was the pitcher and pitched really well. So they were up 2-zip at that point. And Vogel, 11.